Welcome back, guys, for a new episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough on how to gamble. And in this game, as you can see, you're going to find these fellas, guys and girls, ready to gamble, and you will find them sat down with the dice board. So that is a good indication that you can gamble. So play the game if you can. Very good if you need some cash, and of course if you win, because if you don't, you will lose. So how it works? Well, the first one to reach a certain amount of points will win, and I'm going to show you how that actually works. Okay, the first thing that you need to do, of course, is to establish the game. Of course, we fancy a game, and the first thing that you need to do, of course, as well, is to make sure that you bet as much as you want. We have 23 goals, I believe, so I'm going, just for the sake of this, just do a couple of them actually. A couple of coins. Let's make an offer. Okay, so there you go. Simple as that. We are going to roll the dice, and what's going to happen? Well, let me explain really quick. We are two players, obviously, and we are going to switch turns in this game. As long as we get one dot dice, it is not bust. But if you don't get one dot dice, then your game is going to be bust, unless, of course, we have three of a kind of more of that. So remember, you need one, or you need five, or you need three of a kind or more to complete this game and to win it, of course. So as you can see on the top left corner, the total is going to be 2,000 points. Whoever reached that is the winner. And of course, as you progress in the game, the total amount of points required to win will be more than that, up to 5,000, I believe. So that's going to be a long game. Okay, so 6 dice are thrown, and the players alternate turns. So meaning that when you finish and you pass, or you roll again, or you passed in that turn, of course, your adversary will take the turn. I hope that makes sense, okay? So, points are gained for every 1 of 5 thrown. So, for every 1 and every 5 dice showing 1 of 5, you are pretty much safe for that run. And, of course, 3 or more of a kind of any other number will score as well. Now, the scoring is as follows. A single or singular is worth 100 points. A single 5 is worth 50 points. Now, 3 of a kind is worth 100 points multiplied by the given number. So, for example, if we get 3 4s are worth 400 points. Okay, that is worth 1,000 points. For a more of a kind, 4 or more of a kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind. So, 4s are worth 800 points. 5 4 are worth 1,600 points. I hope this makes sense. Let me repeat that again. 4 or more of a kind is worth double the points of 3 of a kind. So 4 4s are worth 800 points. 5 4s are worth 1,600 points. Okay? Now the player's turn always begins by throwing all 6 dice. So let's do that, shall we? Now we need ones of 5. So I'm going to select the one there, and I'm going to score and roll again with the hope that the next 5 dices I'm going to get at least another 1. Okay, so let's do that. Right, as you can see, we got 1 1 and 1 5, which I'm going to score and roll again, and I'm hoping that we're going to get either another 5 or another 1. Busted. Okay, so it's his turn, as you can see.
We'll see.
Now remember as well that the scoring combinations are counted only for the current throw, for your current turn, not for the entire turn. Okay? So the scoring combinations are counted only for the current throw, not for the entire turn. Remember that. So we have 2 ones in here. I'm going to roll again, and look at this. I'm going to roll again those. Okay, so I'm going to pass this one now.
We'll see. Damn.
Okay, so we have 2 ones and we have a 3 of a kind. So I'm going to score and pass. Now the key element of the game is that if a throw does not produce a single scoring die, then the player's turn is over and all points scored up to that throw are forfeit. So that is important for you to understand. It is the opposing player's turn to throw. For that reason, it is best to end your turn using your assignated key. You will see here on the right, okay? Now, we are going to try to carry on. You can see the scores, 1,950 to 900, so we definitely losing this one. And one thing that you need to understand is quite difficult, actually, to win this game. It really is. Now, we could go here, for example, be safe with the 1, and try to go maybe for 3 of a kind of 5s, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to see if we can actually score more points by doing that. So I'm going to score and roll again. And I'm going to risk it again. And look at this. Brilliant. So let's go and pass.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Okay, let's see what happens. We can get that one and that one. And I'm going to score and roll again. I'm going to get that one and roll again. And I'm going to score and pass this one. We score 400 in there. And we lost the game. There you go. And he reached 2,000 points. This is pretty much the way it goes. So that's it, guys. This is the mechanics of playing or gambling in a dice game in this awesome game. So I hope this makes sense, guys. If it doesn't, please leave below a comment and I will try to explain to you in a personal message. And as you know, gamble, try your luck, because it's very difficult to win in these little mini games attached to this awesome game. But there you go, it is what it is. So this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Please comment, subscribe, and like, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, take care.